Good morning, my name is Inai. My name is Patsy. And with our team, Saida, Roberto, Manuel, y Jesus, we are going to present our project for the subject Obligaciones. The topics are advice to free little and offer made to hire an indeterminate person.
We choose English and Italian to explain you the topics, and we hope that you enjoy our video. And finally, we want you to solve an activity to win a participation. Thank you. The consideration is the payment that a person or company commits to make their counterpart in a transaction. This as retribution of delivery of money, merchandise, or a service.
The nullity is a sanction for lack or defect of the legal form.
Irrevocable, that it cannot be annulled or declared null. Now we are going to mention some definitions that you will need to solve our activity. And we are going to start with consideration. It's the payment that a person of company commits to make.
The offer and acceptance, they are the legal acts that when concurring on an object and for a cause determine the perfection of a contract. The one who has formulated the offer is called the offeror. The one that expresses acceptance, accepting.
Paulian action. The accreditor can attack in their own name the acts that the debtor has executed in fraud for their rights effects. The creditor obtains the revocation of fraudulent act.
Another effect is to able to exercise if the debtor must be in a state of insolvency because otherwise he can dispossess of his assets at will.
Di la offerta fatta a persona indeterminata. L'articolo 15 che si dice l'offerta attraverso alla dichiarazione unilaterale di rivolta a una persona indeterminata per essere vincolata a questo o per concludere un contratto è valida se l'oggetto di tale obbligo legale è possibile. I requisiti per la sua validità sono: in primo luogo, è importante determinare l'obbligo e il contratto. Secondo luogo, determina i suoi elementi essenziali. In terzo luogo, determinare il suo oggetto. In quarto luogo, deve essere limitato a un certo tempo. In quinto luogo, deve essere scritto. Inoltre, per parte sua, l'offerente deve essere in grado di contrattare obbligazioni, come abbiamo visto in precedenza, nei requisiti di validità per l'atto giuridico, che in questo caso il contratto le capacita delle parti contratti è indispensabile. Questo tipo di offerta solo obblighi. Per farlo consiste in considerare il contratto proposto in base a ciò che viene offerta. Residi il nome alla caratteristica di non essere diretto a nessuna persona indeterminata. Commerciante con un cartellero in una vetrata, avviso degli aggiornati tra gli altri. Si chiama anche offerta pubblica o offerta al pubblico. Ora persona che accetta l'offerta è in grado di impersonarsi e soddisfare Ai requisiti di cui sopra per soddisfare, ai benefici solo aggiora può recidere che il contratto proposto sia concesso o l'obbligo sia soddisfatto.
Nell'offerta gratuita a una persona indeterminata si stima che non solo l'offerta di vendita, ma qualsiasi altro contratto deve essere obbligatorio indipendentemente dall'accettazione. Il dovere di avere un offerente per mantenere la sua offerta e un eventuale creditore del beneficio, anche ignore che è il titolare del credito. Nel caso in cui nell'offerta ci siano più soggetti, l'offerente preferirà nel primo che la proposta sia accettata. Se ci siano state due adesioni nello stesso momento, il promotore sceglierà la persona con cui è possibile contrattare.
It is also known as offer to the public to celebrate a contract of any kind. The relevance of the offer to an intermediate person is not the fact that it is addressed to an indeterminate person, but rather that said proposition evidences the intent of the proponent to contract with whoever accepts it. The sense also lies in the fact that the proponent does not know who will celebrate it. This deprives the effects of the offer to be able to grant it the character of an invitation to offer. The concept is born when you think the acceptable solution when the case of not compliance arises and consists of granting the offer as a pure and literal concept. The nature of an invitation to offer considering bidders to choose who accepted to the invitation and recipient to the proponent. In this way, the proponent of the so-called offer to the public justifiable fails to accept an offer that exceeds their possibilities, offers that exceeds their possibilities which will not celebrate their respective contracts. Offer to the public is not a variant of the offer, it is a subclass of this and different modality of the proposal with its own individuality. This being the case, the offer that has different effects from the called offer to the public in the sense that the first one obliges the offerer and giving rise to the conclusion of the contract if it is accepted, and the second only expresses the desire of the proposer that offers be made for two their respective acceptance celebrates two contracts. It is important to say and remember that the offer to the public is a unilateral declaration of the will, and it is also it is or is in a source of obligation, but only in exceptional cases. The fact of offering the public objects at a certain price obliges the owner to sustain his offer. This form of declaration of will obliges the person offering for sale an object to comply with the offer, since for the said obligation to originate, the sole will the offer is sufficient.
As we know, it's called disposition acts to those who directly influence someone's patrimony. This can be modified, increase or decrease. In this sense, the acts of disposition are sustained. In this sense, the act of disposition can be detached from the rights of someone's property or possession. These acts are translated to give in guarantee, warner, donation, for example, an established change or church. Teachers are which decreased his value of the property. The peculiarity of this one is that the disposition is produced without a vocation or liberty to extend a patrimonial benefit without requiring a sacrifice. These are like, for example, the contract's freedom without the sacrifice of one of the parts involved.
The Article 100 5007 in this article means of the device act free a person in life transmit to other corporeal goods or valuates by the delivery of the same without waiting for the compliance of the beneficiary or any consideration. The next article 100 5008 means that it is irrevocable. Es que no sé si se... The device act free title once exclude. The next article the nullity of the device act can only be demanded free of charge due to an error that is determinative for it. Then 5010 the lack of cause or reason which justificates the exclusion of the dispositive act does not prejudice the latter as to its validity, nor may it be grounds for revocation. The next article, if the beneficiary returns the goods or the securities delivered or opposes the performance of the disposition act for free, it is not existent. 100,5013 when the oppositions or returns referred to the previous article is done to the determinate of creators, they may exercise the Pauline action or ask the judge to authorize them to accept the property object of the dispositive act. And then the last article 105,014, in the case of the previous article, the beneficiary of the device act free of charge may prevent the creators accept the goods or securities object of this one, and that it's returned to revoke paying the credits that have in this against.
The dispositive act and affected is the action who a person give an object to other person, to other people, like a disinteresting act in and human act, and what laws and the moral promotes like very disinterested act. But the law established many creatures to evade illegal actions and immoral actions against the creators, and the law try to not perjudicate the creators through the Lex Paulina. And, when we want to donate objects for the other creators, no have to advance to ¿cómo se dice cobrar?
¿Cómo?
Like when we want to donate an object for the other creators, don't have anything to charge on when we give our objects. But we know when this object is not ours, only can be action in their life, because when the people change violence to other people, when this is like it's errancy or legate. Yeah. We know offer is a promise to make, uh, give or execute a thing. It's a purpose of contracting, a way to form a contract and an element of the consensual. Um, in this offer, it's not made to a special or a particular person. Um, this offer is like we offer a job in the newspaper and we want people accept this offer, and finalists when these people are informing to use who accept this offer and want to make the contract with us.